Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, vlog. Today we are going to San Francisco on our way to Newark Airport to fly out and head over to California for a 1 week long team event. I'm gonna be with my team over at Google, and this is me documenting my week. So I made it to my gate about an hour before we board, so I got plenty of time to kill here. And anytime I'm about to take a flight, I like to spend that time doing something useful, something productive. And recently I've been working more and more with AI models and LLMs and integrating that into my workflow. Not necessarily vibe coding and just trusting what AI spits out 100% of the time. One thing that I've been doing is supplementing my learning on the side. And one resource that I found that seems very useful is zerotomastery.io, who I am an ambassador for. So if you're interested in learning how to code in any different discipline, whether that's a complete beginner or an intermediate or advanced engineer, go ahead and check out their courses. They have tons of different stuff there. For me, I'll be watching this prompt engineering bootcamp. There's tons of information here. If you've never used an LLM before, I have, so I'm gonna skip ahead to more of these advanced prompting framework models here. So how they use a different prompting framework and their prompt library of different options that I could write with. I think nowadays, a lot of the success that certain people have with AI is given to the fact that they have finely tuned their model to be a specific kind of agent or a specific persona or an expert in any field. For example, I'm an iOS developer, so a lot of my code that's written these days is in Swift. But there's some old Objective-C code that still needs to be used and maintained. So I need someone who is an expert in both. And I'm able to prompt the AI that it should be a senior iOS engineer, familiar with Objective-C and Swift, and also some of the Google style guides that we use. I'm gonna get ready with some of these courses before my flight, and during my flight, once the Wi-Fi is enabled, I'll hop back on this. Hello. I'm checking into my hotel.
Okay, what's the last name?
It's Palaguachi. Yes. We made it. Welcome to my hotel. Got plenty of space here to sleep. Got plenty of space here. Even got a robe. Oh, you best believe I'm gonna be wearing that. This is nice. Thank you, Google. Wow. Now, let's see the view. Oh, gorgeous courtyard with old stone accents. I figured now's a better time than ever while I'm unpacking and getting settled in to introduce myself to any new viewers. My name is Ricky. I currently work as a iOS engineer for Google. I specifically work on Google Lens, which is our visual search, meaning that you can point a camera at a plant, an animal, a menu, a piece of clothing, a whatever, and search. So if you were looking to buy a similar piece of furniture or article of clothing, you can do that through visual search results. I specifically work on the iOS app, so anything user-facing, all the buttons, features, animations, UX, UI, that is kind of what I focus on, and I really enjoy it. There's other parts of the tech stack in our team. We got backend engineers, ML engineers, Android engineers, so on and so forth. On the side though, I do love to run. In terms of game plan for the week, I am here on a work trip, and I can't discuss too much about what we're working on. All you really need to know is that we are making Google Search a better product every single day. Day 2 in San Francisco. Apparently New York just got one of the craziest snowstorms ever. I'll try to put a picture up here on the screen of what my home looks like. So the plan today is to grab a quick coffee, then come back and hit the gym. I'm still so lost in San Francisco. I'm very accustomed to the New York City grid, and you can easily navigate yourself and locate where you are, but every street here has a name, and it's not indicative of what the next street is or why each neighborhood is called each name. It's really a skill issue on my part, but I'm gonna find breakfast somehow. One of my buddies texted me and said that he's at the Coffee Movement, and they serve flights of black coffee. It's the most exquisite tasting experience with coffee done exceptionally well. And I missed out on that because I didn't have my notifications on this morning. So anyway, I'll be meeting with them later for brunch. But right now, I'm just gonna try to get in a quick workout before we have to head over and meet up with them to eat. The last time that I came to this cafe, I was getting interviewed for my current role at Google. I was interviewing with a manager who lives in San Francisco, but his entire team was in New York. During that same interview, I asked him, hey, is there any chance I could move back home to New York? And in the end, he said yes. But this was the place that I started it all with my current job.
Good morning. Last night I had some epic food. It was this fine dining place called Ernest. Highly recommended if you're ever in the San Francisco area, but be prepared to spend some money. Today's game plan is now straight business. It's Monday. It's currently 8:30 a.m. and I think the team's gonna meet sometime around 10 a.m. That means I have about an hour and a half to squeeze in a quick workout. The hotel gym is right down the hallway from where I'm staying. Move the body a little, wake up the nervous system, and get ready to do some business. I think today is gonna be mainly kind of like a chill, like say hi, get to meet some of the Californian people face to face kind of day. It's not going to be anything super technical. I feel like it's just mainly a calm introduction. Tuesday is when the remainder of our team will fly out and land and be ready to talk and actually do what we came out here to do.
The hotel gym is right across the hallway. I specifically requested to get the gym close to my room. The guy who checked me in at the front desk was like, oh, you like to work out, huh? I was like, yeah. He's like, good. It's good for you. I was like, yes, thank you.
Yeah, Anjana,
Good to see you in person.
Hey, how's it going?
Now this is kind of cool. Check this out. Woo. Got a nice view of the bridge behind me. It's a bit chilly today, but I can imagine on a nice warm weather day, you can come out here, put your laptop out, and just get some work done while staring at the bay. Apparently there's a movie theater in here. It's like a whole viewing room. This is insane.
Oh, third place.
All right. We're in this. We're back. No! Damn. That was a photo finish there.
So that movie theater Mario Kart was insane. That screen was huge, and I'm hoping that the camera did it justice. But my entire day isn't spent just eating and playing games. Those are the little highlights that make the video more interesting and more exciting. But the reality is I spend much more time writing code and planning and reviewing other people's code. So right now, one thing that I'm working on is AI-powered search. Our product is called AI Mode, and working on making that just a little bit better and some new enhancements and upgrades to the overall experience within Google Search, specifically on iOS. The focus of this team summit and the focus of our team getting together in San Francisco is to plan and prepare for these newer features that we're building in the year ahead. Another thing I'm working on and presenting to my team is how do you use AI tools and LLMs and Gemini to improve your productivity as a programmer. Nowadays we have internal tools and internal flavors of Gemini to bolster our productivity as software engineers, but not everyone knows the best practices or how do you properly and effectively manage context and what is relevant context and how do you speed up the details for your AI agent to do better work for you faster. So I'll also be preparing a talk on that and some other side projects that I'm working on internally in parallel. The bulk of my day is that and talking to my teammates and saying hi to them, not just getting schooled in Mario Kart.
Bad news, everybody. I am sick. So last night we went out for dinner, and beforehand I was starting to feel a little stuffy.
So I took a couple ibuprofens and cough drops and whatnot, and it feels like it helped a little bit last night. But as I slept and I woke up in the morning, I felt just totally drained. And feeling a little better though after I showered and woke up and moved around. Today is a big day with presentations for our team and talking about AI and talking about how to use it to improve our productivity as a team. So this is just a little bit unfortunate, but nonetheless, I think we'll be okay. I think part of the reason why I am sick is because I've been drinking every single day. I normally don't drink and I feel like my liver is retaliating. I'm not young like I used to be. So I'm gonna lay off the alcohol today. I also skipped the gym this morning, so I'm gonna get dressed and I'm gonna meet up with some of my teammates for coffee later.
Yesterday, I FaceTimed my girlfriend and I showed her this outfit that I'm currently wearing. And she said that this is my uniform, that cartoon characters who wear the same thing every day look like how I dress. This is my uniform. It is my 2024 New York City Marathon quarter zip. This was before quarter zips were cool online with all the kids. But I think it's a nice neutral color. It really brings out the color of my eyes and it symbolizes something that I'm really passionate about, which is running and staying fit and healthy. So I'm now dressed and almost ready to go. I think the group is gonna meet in 15 minutes or so and go and get some coffee.
So we just wrapped up our first half of meetings with the entire team and just hanging out, talking about the year ahead and again, annual planning and just getting a little safe space to talk about important topics and important areas of our team's product and our code base to help improve it and make sure that we are maintaining engineering excellence overall. So that was that first half of our day. We just grabbed lunch and I have a coffee and I'm waiting to get into the second half of our day. Continuing to talk about our partner teams and their focus areas and how we can best collaborate with them.
Is mate very caffeinated? Like, it's tea, so it's not as much as coffee, right?
It's like more
It's stronger
caffeinated
than
than most teas.
yeah, stronger than like regular tea. I
Like
think,
that
maybe,
can is
but-
150 milligrams of caffeine.
That's like a monster.
That's like a monster. And this is
Yo,
Coffee's a health food, you guys.
is it?
For you.
It's good for your
Antioxidant.
productivity.
oh yeah, I heard.
My maple latte isn't healthy.
Maybe for your soul.
My Oreo Culado from Dunkin'.
I'm so tired. I've been out and about for roughly 12 hours now, if not more. We just finished grabbing dinner and at this Burmese restaurant. Delicious. Huge portions too. But today was a great day filled with informative discussions and talks. But my conversation focused mainly on how can we better use AI agents in our own workflow. Internally to Google, we have our own suite of AI coding tools, similar to what you would see externally with Claude Code and Cursor. We have internal flavors as well available to us. Specifically, I wanted to talk about agents.md files. This is a standard that is becoming more apparent and more useful in the entire industry for giving your AI agent more context of what your project really is. What are the different components that talk to each other? What are the established patterns and paradigms that you and your team follow in the software that you're writing? And I wanted to bring this up to the entire team because I've been a bit more forward thinking about these AI agents and these AI assisted development workflows. So I showed them, how do I talk to my agent? What kind of persona do I give it? Do I want verbose answers or concise answers? Do I want elegant solutions or do I want more readable solutions? As well as specific iOS idioms that are necessary for our workflow as iOS engineers. It's very different than what you would see on Twitter with these self-proclaimed vibe coding gurus and what they claim that they can do in just a matter of minutes or hours with AI tools. And tomorrow we're going to Mountain View, which is a trek away, and we have to get up early to take the bus from San Francisco down to Mountain View. And hopefully I don't oversleep and miss the bus.
It is 6:50 a.m. at the Grand Palace lobby. This place is insane. I'll be meeting with my team here We're gonna get on the G bus to go down to Mountain View. I've only been once and briefly, but today we're gonna spend the whole workday there. It's currently 5:55 p.m. right now, and we've just wrapped up another long day of meetings and talking about the future of Lens. And Francisco's over there got his giant bag of mate. Show it to the camera. There it is. I'm just currently headed over to the Bayview campus. Apparently it's one of the cooler new buildings. See ya. I'll see you at Bayview. Yeah. This is so cool. You know, I have to remind myself that this is a place of work. Like,
Yeah. They've created their own world.
holy man. Is this everything that you dreamed of when you first entered here?